Good afternoon. It's Gary back with another hopefully short beekeeping video. It's been raining for the last 3 days, and you can see by the big black clouds that are rolling in over that from that direction that it's going to start again tonight, and it's supposed to last for about a week. It's about 10 degrees Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit out here. We have quite a bit of activity. They've been trapped indoors for a few days and looks like some have hatched. To the little bee yard I have back here, you can see here I've got a nuke, and we have some bees hanging around on the front of it. And my small hive, hive 4, I reduced it down to a single box. There wasn't enough bees in the 2 boxes to sustain it. And I'll explain to you something else that I've done. As I get into the big hive here, this New Zealand hive, and top box, all new honey, 2 frames of capped honey in the middle already. I don't know if that's just the sugar water I've been feeding them or if they've been bringing that in. And then more frames of open honey. The second box, 2 frames of honey that they were working on filling, and then 5 frames of brood and eggs. So I took 3 frames of brood, eggs, and nurse bees, and I popped them into this nuke because I want to build another box to get hive 1 going again. And I made sure that I didn't have the queen on those frames. And I know people are going to say that, oh, you shouldn't have that so close to the donor hive because the bees will just go back. Well, I'm pretty sure there's enough nurse bees and new brood's going to hatch in there that they will just stay in there, because nurse bees don't know where their home is until they actually come out to be foragers. Now, I know the foragers that were transferred into here will come out, and of course they'll go foraging and they'll go back to their donor hive. But we already have some good activity on the front of this. I believe some of those frames of bees are starting to hatch out. And the other thing I did was, because there's so many bees in this box, this other box, the 3rd box here in the hive 2, a couple of frames of honey and pollen, and then 5 frames again of nothing, well, not full frames of brood, but 3/4 full on both sides of brood. And so I just put it back together. I took the 3 frames out of the second box, put them in the nuke, and then I took another frame and I used my bee brush and swept all the bees off of it, and I put it into this hive to try and create a new queen. In my last video, there were some comments that I may have had a laying worker, and I suspect that that person was 100% correct, because when I opened this box up, I pulled one of the frames out of the top box where there was some of the workers on it, and I saw a worker dipping her butt down into the cells, or trying to anyway, and trying to lay eggs. So I took her by the wings and I took her out of the box, and then I took the 3 frames that had some bees on it from the top box and I put them in there. Then I put the frame of brood and eggs in here along with them. So we'll see what happens with this hive. I don't believe that there was a queen in there, because I went through every frame in both boxes and I did not, see a queen at all. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But they're quite busy right now by the looks of it. And that's probably maybe the brood that was on that frame that I put in there that hatched out. Now the other hive, the hive 3 over here, I had a look in there, and let's get around here away from the bees. And top 2 boxes, brood and honey, brood and honey. They were using the bottom box as a ladder. They weren't doing anything with this bottom box. Now, I've been told that the bees should go back down into that box, but it didn't look like they were going to. So as an experiment, I took the top 2 boxes and I dropped them down onto the bottom board, and then I took the box of frames out and put it on the top. Now they're all drawn out and everything. They've just bees were just running up and down them to get to and from the entrance. Now on hive 2, the bottom box is being used as a ladder, because I did get a peek at it. I didn't have it right open, but I did get a peek at it, and all the frames down there are nothing but comb and just bees running up and down. So they're using the top 3 boxes for stuff, but I want to see if they do actually move down and start using that bottom box. So anyway, I'm going to and the other thing I did was, in this little nuke here, I put in a pollen patty and my sugar water feeder. Well, they are having a taste of it, but you can see the bees down through the vent hole. But they don't need any more sugar water. They're good. So I'll just leave that as it is. And I just wanted to take a 71 Fahrenheit. So they are managing to keep that box warm. So I want to check the feeder in this one. You can see the moisture on that lid. Oh, they still got some. I'm just going to leave that one as it is too. Let's move over here and have a look in the feeder in this one. Oh, that one's empty. You can see the bees in there looking for more, so I'm just going to give them a little refresh here. Excellent. That'll keep them busy and out of trouble while it's raining. And I want to check this box here. Yeah, they still got sugar in there and they're still working on it. Get back in there. I'm going to leave them for a bit longer too with their sugar. Come on. All right. Okay, well. Alright, so that's it for today. I'm going to get the covers back on these, but just give you a little close-up. But look at these girls over here. This New Zealand queen is just ridiculous as far as egg laying goes. The 4 frames that I took out of there, I put just drawn out comb in there in place of it, and she should be up there filling them up again. You can see the odd one there with pollen, but most of these are orienting. So anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all staying safe and staying free of this pandemic that's going around. And we'll see you all again soon. I don't know when I'm going to get to make another video because, like I said, it's going to rain for another week at least. And yeah. So, I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.